Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pod Studio. I'm Alex, and I'm really glad you're here with us today.
Hi there, I'm Emma, and it's great to have you joining us too.
Yeah, absolutely. Today on Pod Studio, we're going to chat about something that I think a lot of us deal with every day: how to stop overthinking simple things. You know, those little decisions that shouldn't be a big deal but end up taking over your mind.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean, Alex. Like when you're standing in front of your closet for 20 minutes trying to pick out a shirt.
Yes. And why is this topic useful in real life? Well, overthinking can make us feel stressed and tired for no good reason. It wastes time and stops us from enjoying the moment. But if we learn some easy ways to handle it, life gets a bit smoother and more fun.
Totally. It's like giving your brain a little break. So, listeners, just sit back, relax, and let the conversation flow. We're here to help you learn English naturally through real talk. No pressure, just good vibes.
All right, Emma, let's dive in. So, what does overthinking simple things even look like for you? Give me an example from your week.
Okay, sure. Last Tuesday, I was at the grocery store, right? I needed to buy some bread for sandwiches. There were like 5 different kinds: white, whole wheat, sourdough, multigrain, and some fancy one with seeds. I stood there staring at them for probably 10 minutes, thinking, which one is healthiest? Will it taste good? What if I pick the wrong one and waste money?
Oh man, that's classic. You were overthinking a simple thing like bread. That means you were worrying too much about a small choice that doesn't really matter in the big picture.
Exactly. In other words, I was making it way more complicated than it needed to be. I ended up just grabbing the whole wheat one because I always get that, but I felt silly afterward.
I do that with coffee sometimes. At the cafe, I'll think forever about whether to get a latte or a cappuccino. Like, will the latte be too milky? Is the cappuccino too strong? It's just coffee. But yeah, overthinking simple things can happen to anyone.
So, why do we do it, Alex? I mean, is it just a habit or is there something else going on?
Good question. I think for a lot of people, it's because we want everything to be perfect. We're afraid of making a mistake, even if it's tiny. Like in my job, I sometimes overthink emails. I'll write one, read it 5 times, change a word, and then worry if it sounds right.
Haha, emails are the worst for that. You'll hear this a lot at work. People saying, I second guessed myself on that message. Second guess means to doubt your own decision after you've made it.
Yeah, and that doubt can build up. Like last week, I had to choose a gift for my sister's birthday. It was simple. She likes books, but I overthought it. Which book? Fiction or nonfiction? What if she already has it? I spent hours online browsing.
Oh, tell me more about that story. What happened in the end?
Well, I finally picked a mystery novel because she mentioned liking them once. But you know what? She loved it, and it wasn't a big deal. I realized I was dwelling on it too much. Dwelling on means thinking about something for too long, like replaying it in your head.
That's a good point. Dwelling on small stuff can make you tired. In other words, it's like your brain is stuck in a loop. For me, I dwell on conversations sometimes. Like after talking to a friend, I'll think, did I say the right thing? Was that joke okay?
Totally relatable. So, how can we stop this? One way I've found is to set a time limit, like give yourself only 2 minutes to decide on that bread or coffee.
That sounds helpful. For example, next time at the store, I'll say to myself, okay, Emma, pick one in 30 seconds. Go. It forces you to make a decision quickly.
Yeah, and if it's a simple thing, most choices aren't wrong anyway. Another tip: go with your gut. That means trust your first feeling or instinct.
Go with your gut. I've heard that expression a lot in daily life. People often say it when advising on quick choices, like, just go with your gut on what to wear today.
Exactly. Last month, I was overthinking what to cook for dinner: pasta or salad. I went with my gut and made pasta, and it was fine. No regrets.
But what if your gut is wrong sometimes? I mean, we all make mistakes.
Sure, but for simple things, mistakes aren't a disaster. Like if the bread tastes bad, you can buy another tomorrow. It's not the end of the world.
True. I remember a short story from my college days. My roommate Sarah was always overthinking outfits for class. She'd try on 3 shirts, worry about colors matching, and end up late. One day I told her, just pick the first one that feels right. She did, and guess what? No one even noticed.
That's funny. It shows how we build up these worries in our heads. In real life, others aren't judging our simple choices as much as we think.
Yeah, that's a big part of it, assuming the worst. So another way to stop overthinking, talk it out with someone. Like call a friend and say, hey, what do you think about this?
Oh, I love that. For instance, when I was dwelling on that birthday gift, I could have texted my brother, quick, mystery book or cookbook for sis. He would have said something fast and done.
Exactly. Talking it out helps you see it's not a big deal. In other words, it puts things in perspective. Perspective means seeing the whole picture, not just the worry.
Good explanation. You'll hear get some perspective a lot when people are stressed about small stuff.
So let's think about real life examples in different situations. Like at work, do you overthink meetings, Alex?
Sometimes, yeah. Before a team call, I'll overthink what to say. Should I share this idea? What if it's dumb? But I've learned to just speak up. Most times it's fine.
I agree. A simple disagreement can help too. Like if your boss says something and you think differently, don't overthink. Just politely say, I see it a bit differently because...
Polite expressions are key there. Like, I understand your point, but what about this? It keeps things friendly.
Totally. Now, what about in relationships, overthinking texts from friends or dates?
Oh boy, that's common. Why did they use that emoji? Do they mean this or that? We dwell on it for hours.
Guilty. Last weekend, my friend sent a short reply, okay, sounds good. I overthought it. Is she mad? Did I say something wrong? Turned out she was just busy.
See? Assuming the worst again. A tip, wait a bit before responding to your own thoughts. Like, take a deep breath and think, is this really important?
Taking a deep breath, that's mindfulness, right? Mindfulness means paying attention to the present moment without judging.
Yeah, and it's great for stopping overthinking. For example, if you're worrying about what to eat for lunch, stop, breathe, and notice what you're actually hungry for.
I tried that yesterday. I was overthinking my to-do list. Should I clean first or shop? I breathed, went with my gut, shopping, and felt better.
Awesome. Let's share a short story. Remember when we went hiking last summer, Emma?
Oh yeah, I overthought the weather. What if it rains? Should we cancel? But you said, let's just go and see. It was sunny and we had fun.
Exactly. Overthinking could have ruined the day. In daily life, especially in busy places like cities, people overthink more because everything moves fast.
True. Like in New York, folks might overthink subway routes, but in smaller towns, it's more relaxed. A light cultural comparison, in some countries like Italy, people seem to go with the flow more, less dwelling on simple things.
Go with the flow means to let things happen naturally without forcing control.
Yeah, you'll hear that expression when plans change unexpectedly. Just go with the flow.
So, another technique. Make a quick pros and cons list, but keep it simple, not a huge one.
For example, for that bread, pros of whole wheat, healthy. Cons, maybe drier. Done in 10 seconds.
And if it's even, just pick one. No second guessing.
Second guessing again. We keep coming back to that. It means doubting after deciding.
Yeah, to avoid it, commit and move on. Like after choosing, tell yourself, that's it, good choice.
Positive self-talk helps. In other words, talking kindly to yourself.
Absolutely. Now, let's talk about overthinking in social situations. Like at a party, what should I say to start a conversation?
I used to dwell on that, but now I go with something simple. Hi, nice to meet you. What brings you here?
Natural and easy. People respond well to that.
Yeah, and if it doesn't go perfectly, it's okay. Simple things like chit-chat aren't life-changing.
Right. Follow-up questions keep it going. Like, oh, you work in marketing. What's that like?
Good example. It shows interest without overthinking.
So, Emma, have you ever overthought a purchase, like clothes?
All the time. Last month, I needed new shoes. I tried on 4 pairs, thought about comfort, color, price, overthought it so much I left without buying.
And then what?
I went back the next day, set a time limit, and picked the comfy black ones. Lesson learned. Don't let overthinking stop you from acting.
Acting on decisions, that's key. In real life, successful people often say they make quick choices on small stuff to save energy for big ones.
Like entrepreneurs, they don't dwell on what tie to wear, they just decide.
Yeah. Cultural point. In American culture, there's this idea of keep it simple, which helps with overthinking.
Keep it simple means don't complicate things unnecessarily.
Exactly. People say it when plans get too detailed. Let's keep it simple.
So, another tip, focus on what matters. Ask, will this matter in a week? For simple things, usually now.
Like that email I overthought. It didn't matter at all.
Haha. Now, what about overthinking health stuff? Like, is this headache serious?
Oh, that's tricky. But for simple things, like a minor ache, don't Google it forever. Wait and see.
Wait and see means observe without rushing to conclusions.
Yeah, common in daily life, like let's wait and see how it goes.
Good. I think we've covered a lot of examples.
But let's expand on mindfulness more. How do you practice it, Emma?
Simple ways. When overthinking, I stop and notice my surroundings. Like, what do I see? Here. It brings me back to now.
Brings you back. That's the point. Away from worries.
For example, if I'm dwelling on a past conversation, I say, stop, look at the trees outside. It works.
I do something similar with walking. A short walk clears my head.
Clears your head means makes your mind less cluttered.
Yeah, you'll hear I need to clear my head when someone is stressed.
Perfect. Now a disagreement. I think lists help, but sometimes they make me overthink more.
Simple lists are fine, but yeah, if you make them too long, it backfires.
Backfires means it has the opposite effect.
Right, so balance is important.
Balance, finding the middle ground.
Exactly. In opinions, some say exercise stops overthinking. What do you think?
I agree. Running or yoga makes me focus on my body, not thoughts.
Me too. Last week, I was overthinking a work project. Went for a jog, came back calmer.
Calmer means more relaxed.
Yeah, so physical activity is a great tool.
Another story. My cousin Tom overthinks everything. He once spent days choosing a phone case.
Days? That's extreme.
Yeah. I told him, Tom, go with your gut. It's just a case. He did and was happy.
Shows how advice from others helps.
Definitely. In cultural terms, in Asian cultures, sometimes there's more emphasis on careful thinking. But for simple things, it's about harmony, not stress.
Harmony means peaceful balance.
Yes. So don't let overthinking disrupt that.
Good point. Let's think about travel. Overthinking packing. Do I need this shirt, that one?
I do that. But now I pack basics and say, if I forget, I can buy it there. Practical.
Practical means useful in real situations.
Yeah, people say be practical when overcomplicating.
So true.
Okay, Alex, what if overthinking is a deeper issue, like anxiety?
For simple things, these tips help, but if it's bad, talk to a professional.
Sensible advice.
Sensible means reasonable.
Right, but for most, it's just a habit.
Breaking habits. Start small. One decision a day without overthinking.
Like choosing breakfast fast.
Yes.
I think that's a lot of ideas.
We've chatted for a while, but it's been fun.
Yeah, reflecting on this, stopping overthinking simple things makes life lighter. Less stress, more enjoyment.
Absolutely. You don't dwell on every little choice.
And remember, it's okay to make quick decisions. Go with your gut sometimes.
Well said. Thanks for the great talk, Emma.
You too, Alex. And to our listeners, keep tuning in to Pod Studio. It's a relaxed way to pick up English.
Yeah, just like today's chat. See you next time.
Bye for now.